The 3008 is a badge you will probably remember. What you might not remember is the car that it was attached to. And Peugeot would prefer that. The previous generation 3008 was at best forgettable. And at worst, well, there's a picture on your screen. This 3008 model does not have that problem. It is properly good looking, and Peugeot have managed to take a really dull MPV and turn it into a really striking SUV that is like nothing else on the road.
French car design has always been a bit left field, but this time we think that famous Flair has produced something quite special, both inside and out. This is the GT line variant, and it will cost you nearly 520,000 Rand, and it isn't even the top of the range.
On the face of it, R500,000 for a rather compact SUV is quite steep. But the equivalent VW Tiguan comes in at just under 500,000 Rand, and the Mazda CX-5 is quite similar. And we highly rate both those cars. So does the Peugeot 3008 have the substance to support such style? First up is the ride quality on this 3008. It is exceptional. Even on 19-inch wheels, it's silky smooth and comfortable. But it also feels that if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, it's set up for that as well. There is minimal wind, road and engine noise coming into this cabin, and together with these really comfortable seats, driving the 3008 is quite a serene experience. It's like a little sanctuary in the city. Being French, it does have a few quirks. The most noticeable being this tiny little steering wheel. I think I've driven go-karts with bigger steering wheels than this. But it is perfectly weighted, and it might just take some time getting used to. But parking the 3008 is a breeze.
But for the rest of the cabin, Peugeot seem to believe that interiors can and should be works of art. The shape of the dashboard, the materials used, the beautifully machined center switches, this is a stunning interior and is quite unlike anything else on the market.
Don't get me wrong, a touchscreen can be a great way to interact with a car, but sometimes you just want a button, like a real-life button that you can just touch without having to look at the screen. These metallic switches here bring up the major features of the car, like navigation, climate control, etc. So it does make things a little bit easier when navigating the infotainment system.
But a car like the 3008 can't just be stylish and beautiful. It also has to be practical.
After all, this is a car that's going to pop to the shops, run the kids to school, and take the family on holiday. The good news is that on paper at least, the boot is bigger than that of the Tiguan and the CX-5. And the rear passengers are catered for as well. There's ample legroom, aircon, and cup holders in the center armrest, which will make for a rather pleasant commute, or for those long family road trips up the coast. At the moment, you can only order the 3008 with a 1.6-litre turbo petrol engine. The diesel is coming next year, however. The power and torque numbers will not blow your hair back, but there's certainly enough oomph to get you through traffic very easily. And the numbers compare with that of the Tiguan's 1.4-litre engine. Peugeot claim its fuel consumption at 7 litres per 100 k's. We're averaging 8.4 litres at the moment. I've got quite a heavy foot though. And we have to make mention of the gearbox here, which I know sounds strange, but the way that it manages the engine's power delivery is really impressive. Like the ride, it's super smooth. And I realize I've been saying smooth quite a lot lately. This 3008 is currently the European Car of the Year and sells like hotcakes overseas. In South Africa, Peugeot has a much tougher time trying to get buyers to buy into this brand. It is undoubtedly the best Peugeot product that we have tested, and it deserves your attention more than just for its good looks.
The 3008 is a finalist in this year's Cars.co.za Consumer Awards powered by Westbank in the family car category. It's up against the popular VW Tiguan and resurgent Mazda CX-5. We recently spent 2 days testing all three cars back to back, and we'll be announcing the winner at our award ceremony in January 2018.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, maybe give it a like, and definitely subscribe to be the first to see our videos as they drop. Yeah, definitely do that.